Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Popular Decks. I'm your host Michael, and today I'm here with the old top deck of the format, Mono Blue Delver. Before we get into the deck too much, I just want to remind you guys to go down below and hit subscribe, hit that bell icon if you want to be alerted anytime I put out new videos, and give me a like, follow me on Twitter. I'll put out tweets anytime that I put out new videos or anytime that I go live on Twitch, so you can always find me there. And that's pretty much it. Leave me any comments down below that you have about the videos. I'm always trying to improve my content. So, in the not too recent past, before Blue-Red Delver completely overran this deck, this used to be the top deck of the format, and it's kind of defined by the Fairy package and then Delver of Secrets. So we got Delver of Secrets, fastest clock, basically possible, a 1 mana, 3 power flyer, pretty good. Got our Fairy Miscreants. They're nice for value if you get multiples, and they turn on our Spell Stutter Sprite to counter pretty much anything. We've got a collection of cheap card draw, card manipulation spells. We've got these Ponders and Preordains. We've got some interaction for bouncing creatures. We've got 2 Vapor Snags and 2 Snaps. We've got some counter spells, 3 Days and 4 counter spells. And then I've got 4 Ninjas, 4 Spire Golem to round out the creatures, and then our other piece of card advantage is this Gush. And then finally the last spell is a Bone Splitter. Helps you get through other flyers and stuff like Fairy Miscreant attacking into Core Skyfisher and stuff is pretty good. So the reason this deck died is that it's like a huge dog to the blue-red version of the deck. So if we run into that deck, we're going to be pretty disadvantaged. They are able to remove our key threats, and we can't do anything about their stuff, really. So they can kind of outvalue us too. But one of the benefits is, like, we don't care about Augur, Bolas, and stuff. Like, if they have that thing on the ground, we can fly over it. It's not something we're necessarily worried about. In the sideboard, we've got 3 Stormbound Geist for any of the matchups where our opponents have a lot of flyers, and any of the matchups where our opponents have edicts and stuff like that. Got 2 Annul for Affinity. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Affinity is such a bad matchup anyway. Might as well just concede it. That's another reason that Blue-Red overtook this deck. It can just beat Affinity, and this deck is horrible against Affinity. And then we've got the Coral Net for the green and white decks. So, again, the Blue-Red version is a lot better against the green decks, especially like Elves. Elves is like a 0% chance to win when you're playing Delver, and it's mostly because we can't actually sweep their board or anything, and the blue-red version can. But our advantages are stuff like our mana is really consistent, we're really fast, we're better against the control decks and Tron decks and stuff like that. We've got Dispel for the instant speed decks, Hydroblast for red decks, Gutshot, I assume is for the mirror and stuff like that, so you can actually remove some of the 1-drops, like hitting a Spell Stutter Sprite with a Gutshot can actually just win you the game. Finally, we got some relics for the various graveyard decks. We'll see how we need these. I'm never really a big fan of Relic of Progenitus simply because it means that you're taking a turn off to not apply any more pressure, and we're a pretty fast deck. Like, we don't win crazy fast, but we normally win turn 5 or 6 or something, and 1 mana is a lot to spend on the relic, so we'll see how much I need that. That is pretty much it for the deck. Just a reminder, give me any comments down below, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the games.